All right, what's going on, you guys? It's Bukari So Real, back with So Real Trading. Back with another video, man. If you guys haven't already, make sure you click the link in the description to join our SRT trading group. Um, uh, Not financial advice, but just for educational purposes only. You know what I'm saying? Just educating each other on the markets, just helping each other, find our way with the markets. You know what I mean? And reach profits. You know what I'm saying? Helping each other stay consistent, helping each other see the bigger goal, helping each other make the right moves in the markets. You know what I'm saying? But not financial advice, just us just educating each other and helping each other out. That's what Soul Real Trading is about. That's what SRT is about. Um, for those of you new members in SRT that are joining, um, keep in mind when you join, anything you see, will be updated, will be upgraded. So changes are going to be happening all the time in our group, in our Telegram channel. So yeah, man. Pretty much anybody that's joining right now is pretty much at the beginning phase of SRT of So Real Trading. So welcome aboard, man. And also for this YouTube channel, man, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, man. And this channel is gonna attract the people that it needs to attract. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting a little bit of views here and there. You know what I'm saying? But I know that it's gonna attract the people that are supposed to come. It's gonna attract the people that are supposed to be watching, supposed to be on the same frequency, same wavelength as me. You know what I mean? Everybody trades differently. So I'm just showing you guys my strategy. I'm just showing you guys what I got going on. I'm just showing you guys my game plan. Like I said, it's not for financial advice or anything like that. Just for, just us, sharing thoughts with each other, sharing ideas, sharing game plans, and things like that. So like I know this channel is going to be the channel where you guys can go to if you want to see what I'm doing with gold. If you want to see where my direction is with gold, you guys can come to this channel. I'm getting the energy, I'm getting the momentum. It's day 28, and we're just going to keep going. We have a 450-day game plan. We're 28 days into the 450-day game plan for trading gold, and I'm just getting fired up, man. Some days are good, some days are not. But that's what it's all about, man. It's just showing up on a day-to-day basis. You guys need to be turning your notifications on when you guys come watch these videos. Turn your notifications on so you guys can know when I drop the next video. So that way you guys can stay up to date on the next move, stay up to date on what's going on. All right. So like look, for example, all right, not for example, but like what we got going on right now is the weekly time frame for gold. And and it's been 3 weeks of a bearish movement. Basically, 3 weeks of just taking out buyers. So 2 weeks ago, buyers were in profits up here. I'm sorry, this thing keeps popping up. Let me hide this. 2 weeks ago, buyers were in profits up here around 4,700. We was in good amount of profits, right? Then the next week, we spiked at 47.60 or 47.70, and we came all the way back down to close at 45. And then the week after, bearish. And then this week, today's Thursday, market closes tomorrow for gold, and we're still looking bearish. Still no sign of flipping, no sign of bouncing back up. So, um, also another thing, guys, is in our SRT trading group, I will be calling scalp trades. I will be calling sniper signals where we catch like 30 pips, 30 to 100 pips in the market. I will be calling those in the SRT group. So that's another reason why you want to be a part of that as well. So yeah, this is the weekly time frame, and it's looking like we could take out this support zone right here, and just keep coming down, or we could just continue going sideways, or we can go up to like 5,000. We could tap 5,000, maybe go a little bit above 5,000. But the question is, or the idea is, are we gonna break a new all-time high, or are we gonna keep going down? Because like the way I look at the market is, I like to zoom out. I like to zoom out, and I like to look at the bigger picture when it comes to like overall trading and when it comes to like swing trading and getting that big bag, right? And if you guys are swing traders like me and you guys want to get that big bag, you're looking at the biggest scenario, right? You're looking like, okay, are we going to touch 7,000? Are we going to touch 6,500? Are we going to touch 6,000, right? Um, what's the chances? What's the chances of us touching 6,000, 7,000, 7,500? What's the chances of that? And then versus, you want to compare the odds, right? You want to compare the odds. What's the chances of us breaking all-time high versus coming back down for a correction, versus coming back down for the reset, versus coming back down and testing support? You guys see this happen? You guys see this happen where we break out of consolidation, we break out and we come back and test support. You guys see, for those of you who know how to trade, you guys see that happen on a daily basis. You see that happen on an hourly basis where you break out of a consolidation zone, you break out and you come back and test support. You guys see that happen on any time frame that you trade. If you trade the 5 minute time frame, you see that on a 5 minute time frame, you see the market break out of a consolidation and come back to test support. That has not happened yet in over a year or almost 2 years. And in almost in over almost yeah, over 2 years. In over 2 years, we have not come back down and test support. So you guys, people can comment on this video and tell me what you think. A lot of people think gold's never going to come back down and test support at the 2000 level, 2100 level, 2500 level. People might think that gold's never going to come back down to 2500. That's your opinion. Like I said, this is not financial advice or anything like that. Comment below. Let me know what you think. I'm open to all comments now. Like I used to not like the haters in the comments and stuff like that. Like that stuff used to kind of like get to me a little bit, but I got tough skin in the game now, man. I've been here for a minute now and I've seen it all. Um, and I know that anything else to come is just it's just you guys' opinion. I'm not gonna take anything personal if you guys say anything about the way I trade or the way I look at the market. I'm not gonna take any of that personal. You know what I mean? Like I'm staying focused. I'm staying on my thing. If you guys comment something and you say something that might spark my attention or might open my mind to a different idea, I would definitely consider it. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing about me too, is like I'm definitely an optimist, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm open to changing things and considering things and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So, but I'm telling you guys what I know as far as like my years of trading, bro. When we break out, it's gonna retest, bro. To a certain point, right? To a certain point. Now, this retest, if it does, or when it does come back down and retest, now that can be the last retest. That can be the last time gold comes back to 2000, 2500. But has there ever been a time where gold passed 2500 in the future or in the history? No. No, there hasn't. So it's different if gold had already broke past 2,500 or broke past $3,000 and came back and retested, then we broke out again. That would be different. If there was something, if we back tested and we saw in history that gold has hit an all-time high before of 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, and came back down and retested, then we could say, okay, this second time breaking out, gold might not come back down. Gold might continue to go up to 10,000, 12,000, 15,000. You know what I mean? But that hasn't happened in the history. In the recent history, the highest gold has ever been was barely $2,000. Barely $2,000 was the highest gold has ever been. Barely $2,100, right? So when we break out this time, this is the first time gold is broken out. The first time gold is broken out, and it's been 2 years that gold is broken out, and it has not retested yet. And so when you look at this is a 12-month time frame, and I'm getting into it, you guys. So that's why you guys got to continue to watch videos because sometimes I might not get deep into it like this. Sometimes I just might stick to the daily time frame, but we're getting into it a little bit and I'm showing you guys a 12-month time frame. So every candlestick is a year long. So we're currently in 2026. That's this candlestick right here that's active. And then last year was 2025. What did we do? We broke out. The year before that was 2024, where we first broke out of 2100 for the first time ever in history of trading gold. First time ever in history of trade of gold being on the market, being on an exchange. We broke out 2 years ago, 2 years ago, and there has not been a retest. And I'm telling you, there's no problem for gold to create a 12-month candlestick that simply just crashes back down to 2,200, 2,500. That's not hard. That's something that can definitely happen, right? So we just got to consider that, and we got to keep that as an open mind that that there's definitely a chance for gold to create a 12-month candlestick that just shoots down. It could be this candlestick for this year, this 2026 candlestick. We're only 6 months into the year, right? Next month will be June, 6th month of the year. Who knows how the rest of this year can play out? You know what I'm saying? The rest of this year, who knows how the rest of this year can play out? What do you guys think this 12-month candlestick that's active right now, this little doji bar candlestick, what do you guys think this candlestick's going to do? Do you think it's going to continue to shoot up higher and touch 8,000? It can. Or do you think it's going to shoot down and come down to 2,300? It can. So this year, 2026, is a primitive year. This year is a primitive year. Another thing too is look at this candle. All right, let me take this off now. I'm going in, guys. I'm going in. All right, another thing too is I can't, guys. Sorry. Look at this candlestick right here. This candlestick right here for the year 2012. In 2012, it had an inside bar candlestick where it didn't break out, it didn't break below. Inside bar doji candlestick. And what was the next year? 2013, bearish. So that can happen this year. 2026, we could stay stagnant, maybe inside bar, maybe be turn bearish a little bit, maybe drop to 4,000 or something. And then 2027 could be even more bearish. So maybe 2027 could be the bearish year. Um, and we're just gonna continue to just watch it, man, to continue to just play out. And like I said, our game plan is a 450-day game plan. So our game plan goes all the way until June of next year, June of 2027. So we'll see what happens. Going back to the weekly time frame. This is the weekly time frame. For the weekly time frame, as far as our trading, our swing trade is still not active. It won't be active until we cross back above 4,600. If we cross back above 4,600, you guys can probably buy in and put your stop loss below our in our stop loss zone. Put your stop loss probably around 4,400, right? So if we break above 4,600, you can put your stop loss around 4,400. That's a 2,000 pip stop loss, $200 range, right? Um, and if we do go up, there's no guarantee that we will break all-time high. If we do go up, we can probably triple top right here and get rejected from the resistance zone and come back down, right? So you just got to continue to monitor it, right? All right. So make sure you guys are using proper risk management when trading. Now, on the daily time frame, I have an Excel spreadsheet where I keep track of the days on what days are red, what days are green, the prices that they close at, and all of that, right? So obviously, this daily candlestick right here uh, bullish, closed bullish for the day of Thursday or Wednesday, however day this is counted as, closed bullish. So that's a good sign if for the buyers to come in. That is a good sign, not gonna lie. You know what I mean? But we don't want to bank on that yet. We don't want to bank on that yet. All right. So yeah, man, that's it for this video, man. I don't want to keep going on because we just want to stay consistent and we don't want to try to predict too much. We just want to watch it day by day. And and yeah, like I said, man, be careful for retests. That's how the market works. It breaks out and then it retests. And if it doesn't retest, it's just driving liquidity. And you do want to follow the trend too. Don't go against the trend. So right now, people might think the trend is bullish, but the trend's not bullish. The trend is bearish. The trend has been bearish since February. Since February, when we had this drastic drop that dropped almost 500, dropped $500, the trend has been bearish since then. The trend will not be considered bullish until we break all-time highs. And that's period. That's period. The overall trend will not be bullish until we break all-time highs because I mean we're 500 to $1,000 away from the recent high. Now you can catch bullish buys in this trend, but the trend, if once it gets rejected right here and comes back down, that's still bearish. You know what I'm saying? So just be careful, guys. If you guys got any questions, let me know. And see you guys on the next video. Wish you guys nothing but much love, much peace, much abundance, much prosperity, much joy, much success, all that. Love you guys. Peace.